Morning children. In the previous class we learned about the differences between the distance and the displacement. When we are learning about the distance and displacement, okay, displacement can be zero and displacement can be positive or either negative or either zero, but whereas distance is always positive. And see here children, when do the distance and displacement becomes equal? That means the distance and displacement becomes equal only when they are traveling in the same path. That means if Srikanth, if he is traveling of a distance, if he is traveling of a distance of 5 kilometers, 5 kilometers from his home to school, is traveling of a distance of 5 kilometers. Therefore, what is the distance that he is traveling from here to here? 5 kilometers. Distance is equals to 5 kilometers. Then what is the displacement that he is traveling? Displacement is defined as the difference between the initial position and the final position. What is the difference between the initial and the final position? 5 kilometers. Therefore, here displacement is also 5 kilometers. Therefore, when do the distance and displacement become equal? The distance and displacement become equal when a body is traveling in the straight line path. Okay, children. Next, we will be learning about how to draw the vectors. Displacement vectors. How to draw the displacement vectors. Already I said one example. An ant in order to move from a position A to D, A to C, it can travel from A to B and B to C, or it can travel in another path from A to D and D to C, or what is the shortest distance that it can travel directly from A to C. Okay, therefore this drawing, it is called as a displacement vector, and always vector means we should indicate the direction. Direction is very, very important. And in the same way children, if a train from Kazipet, it is traveling to Visakhapatnam. Okay, when a train is traveling from Kazipet to Visakhapatnam through Vijayawada. Therefore, first it has to go to the Vijayawada, then it should go to Visakhapatnam. Okay, Godavari Express normally will be going to Visakhapatnam. It will be coming from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam. Okay, therefore here this is the path it is traveling. Therefore, how can we draw the displacement vector? We can draw the displacement vector like this. Straight line path, A to B or A to Vijayawada. That is Kazipet to Vijayawada. Again, from another displacement vector from Vijayawada to Visakhapatnam, or directly you can draw from Kazipet to Visakhapatnam. Okay, these are the displacement vectors. This is how we should draw the displacement vector. Okay, children. The next topic that we are going to learn is about the differences between the speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Okay, what is speed? Speed is the ratio of distance to the time. Speed is the ratio of distance to the time. Distance by time is called as the speed. Okay, the ratio of distance to the speed is called as the distance to the time is called as the speed. Okay, distance by time. Speed is defined as speed is equals to distance by time. Or we can define the distance traveled by a body in a unit time is called as the speed. The distance traveled by a body in the unit time is called as the speed. Okay. or the ratio of the distance to the speed. Distance traveled by a body in a unit time is called as speed. Okay. Speed is a scalar quantity. It doesn't require any direction. Speed is a scalar quantity. Yesterday I went to Hyderabad with a speed on my bike. I went to Hyderabad with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. 80 kilometers per hour. Only here, whenever I am representing of the speed, I am representing the magnitude. That is 80 is the magnitude and as well as the units, kilometer per hour. Okay. Here I am not mentioning any direction. I am going to, that means as I went 80 kilometers per hour in the east direction, west or north or south. Okay. Therefore, that is called as a speed. Okay. So here, speed is a scalar quantity. Speed is a scalar quantity. Now, the units of speed. Units of speed. Units of speed is meter per second. See here, when I am writing of these units, especially I will be writing only with the standard units. There are other units are also there, that is kilometer per hour. Okay. Are you following? Miles per hour. Like that we can have many other units, centimeter per second, like that also we can have. But here whenever I am mentioning, those are the standard units that I am mentioning. Okay. Always in physics we will be mentioning with the standard units. Meter per second. Okay. Meter per second. The units is a speed is a scalar quantity. The units of the speed is meter per second. And how we represent the speed? Representation. Normally speed in physics will represent by the letter V. V. Only V. V. V means speed. Normally in physics we will be representing the speed with V. Okay? Okay children. Now look at here. Speed is the distance by time. Okay, distance traveled by a body in the unit time is called as the speed. Speed is a scalar quantity. The units of speed is meter per second and it is represented by the letter V. Okay. Next, types of speed. Types of speed. Types of speed. Types of speed. Types of the speed. There are two types of speed. Two types of speed. What are the two types of speed? First one is instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. The second one is that average speed. Average speed. First one is instantaneous speed. The second one is the average speed. What do you mean by instantaneous? Instant means at a particular interval of time. Normally in the television we see that brew instant coffee. Brew instant. Instant means which we can prepare at the right moment, at a particular interval of time. At that exact moment if we can prepare that anything, then that is called as instant. Normally for the intermediate examinations you will be using of instant examination. Instant means soon after the completion of the annual examinations. That means whatever the exam that are going to be completed by March, in the month of March, again soon after the March, in order to not to disturb the academic year, they used to have the instant examination, instant exam. Okay, instant means at a particular interval of time. Therefore, here also we will be using of a word called as instantaneous speed. The speed that can be calculated, the speed at a particular interval of time is called as the instantaneous speed. Okay, speed at a instantaneous speed means what? Instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. Speed at a particular interval of time. Speed at a particular interval of time. Particular interval of time. Interval of time. Okay, speed at a particular interval of time is called as the instantaneous speed. Then what do you mean by the Average speed. Average speed is nothing but the total distance covered by the total time taken. Total distance covered. Total distance covered by the total time taken. Total time. Total time taken. That is called as the average speed. Normally, average speed means if a person is coming from Hyderabad to Pacific, he is stopping at different stations. That is 2 more stations. 1, 2, okay. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. He is coming from one position, from the point 1 to 4. During during his journey, he is stopping at 2 places. That is at a point 2 as well as at a point 3. Therefore, from 1 to 2, he is maintaining a speed of 60 km per hour, and 2 to 3 at a speed of 40 km per hour, and here from 3 to 4 with a speed of 80 km per hour. Okay. Therefore, what is the average speed? Average speed means, how to calculate the average speed? Average speed means normally we should calculate the total distance. We should calculate total distance. The total distance from Hyderabad to Kashmir, let it be of 150 kilometers. Let us assume that it is of 150 kilometers. The total time taken is 3 hours. Therefore, what is the average speed? 150 by 3, that is equal to 3. 3 5s are 50. Therefore, 50 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed that he is traveling? It is of 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, this is called as the average speed. Okay, now we will be learning in detail about the differences between the instantaneous speed and as well as the average speed. Okay, differences between instantaneous speed and average speed. Instantaneous speed. Average speed. First point, speed at a particular interval of time. Speed at a particular interval of time. Interval of time is called as instantaneous speed. Average speed means is called instantaneous speed. Okay, average speed means that is equals to total distance by total time. Total distance traveled by total time. Second point. Okay, instantaneous speed can be measured by using of a device called as speedometer. Normally, for a bike, if you can see over there, a speedometer is arranged. Normally, when you are giving the accelerator, okay, we can see that the needle moving, the speedometer reading will be moving. Okay, when you are giving of more acceleration, more accelerator, okay, therefore what is happening? The needle is moving to the speed, whatever the speed that you are traveling, to that speed the needle will be moving. Therefore, that speed, whatever that is speed, it is only calculated at a particular interval of time. Again, when you are applying of the brakes, again it comes to the rest, or again it is decreasing. Therefore, that is called as the speedometer. Speedometer is a device which is used to measure the what? Instantaneous speed. Speedometer is used to measure instantaneous speed. Then what is the device? No device. Here, no device. No device. You cannot measure with any device. Okay. Instantaneous speed. It can be plotted on a graph. It can be plotted on a graph. Here, it cannot be plotted on a graph. Cannot be plotted on a graph. Okay. Next, instantaneous speed can be calculated with, by using of any formula. No formula is used. No formula is used. Then what is the formula which we will be using for this s by t, distance by time? Is the s by t formula is used to measure the average speed. Okay, these are the main differences between the instantaneous speed and the average speed. Okay, then the next one is that what are the units of this instantaneous speed? Same, meter per second. Average speed, same, meter per second. Okay, with what denotation, with what letter will be denoting this instantaneous and average speed? Same, v. Both are scalar quantities. Okay, now velocity. Velocity is defined as, okay, the displacement traveled per unit time. Displacement traveled per unit time. Displacement traveled per unit time is called as velocity. Or we can write this as velocity is equal to displacement by, or we can define the velocity as speed in a particular direction. The same speed but in a particular direction. Speed in a particular direction is called as velocity. Speed in a particular direction is called as the velocity. Okay. In the same way as speed is divided into two types. Okay, velocity is also divided into two types. That is the average velocity and instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity. The same how we define this instantaneous speed, the same way we will be defining of the instantaneous velocity and the average velocity. Okay, the remaining we will be learning in the next class. Okay, thank you.